Bro, I just need you to get open, and then I'm gonna hit you.
Bro, I'm gonna be open.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Go.
Oh! Oh!
Bro, we did it, bro.
Bro, we did do it.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
It's our home away from home for the week. Very exciting stuff. Schrager, are you having a fun time this week?
I'm having a ball. This is great. It's going too fast. I wish we could slow it down, press pause, and have a longer week, because this is the best week we've had all season.
Pressing pause sounds like something I would love to do.
Oh, pause is amazing.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Schrager, our insider, who's going to be with us for the whole week. What did you do last night? Anything fun?
I partied my ass off. No, I didn't. In fact, we did Fox Sports Live, the nighttime show, took it easy, had a couple cocktails with friends. But Katie, I heard you were getting all glazed up.
Yeah, I went to Glazer Palooza.
How is, they use Palooza still?
Yeah, it's Glazer Palooza, because it's the 90s. Jay Glazer's infamous party, I went to it. It was really fun.
Good.
Highlight of the night for me, Chuck Liddell picked me up and carried me through the party. I don't know why.
Better than security. You have Chuck Liddell.
Well, so I wasn't sure if it was security. Like, that could be what Chuck Liddell was doing there.
He might have been working as...
But yeah, no, it was really fun. I had a good time. Are we going to talk to you about... I want to talk to you about this Rooney Rule stuff, but I think we should probably push that, because we have something a little bit more important.
Always is.
And by something a little bit more important, I mean Victor Cruz is here. So let's bring him up now. Victor Cruz, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Here's your mic. $20. Oh, I thought it was actual dollars glued to a football. I was very excited. Good to see you.
See you too.
You remember we've met before? You did Crowd Goes Wild.
Yes, I remember that.
I danced for you.
That was, you weren't the only one dancing on that show, I think. Somebody else was dancing on there too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so everybody knows this. You're known for salsa, right? but I don't know if you know this.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a journalist, and I'm known for my scoops.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to get a scoop out of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you some hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
And I need you to give me some scoops.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Okay, first one, Ben McAdoo.
Okay.
He wore
Great
a pretty large, ill-fitting suit to his press conference.
Okay.
Victor Cruz, can you confirm, as a fashion icon, you're gonna take Ben McAdoo shopping?
I can confirm that I am going to take him shopping.
Scoop! Confirmed.
I am.
Scoop?
I'll take a scoop. Why not?
Where are you gonna take him shopping?
I'll probably take. I mean, since he just, he's a head coach now, which means he gets an increase in pay. So I got to take him down Fifth Avenue, take him to Gucci, Prada, spend some money.
All right, somebody. You heard it here first, folks. Ben McAdoo going shopping at Prada with Victor Cruz. Scoops. Let's push you even harder. Here we go. Your teammate, Odell Beckham Jr.
Okay.
Famous for that one-handed catch.
Absolutely.
Can you confirm, Victor Cruz, that he's currently working on a no-handed catch?
I can confirm that in one way, shape, or form, Odell will be working on a zero-handed catch.
Zero-handed.
Say it with me, folks. Scoops.
Scoops it is. Scoops it is.
Delicious salsa.
It's really good.
Handmade. I made it myself. Can confirm. All right, here we go. I'm going to keep pressing because I'm getting good info out of you.
These are getting juicy, by the way.
Thanks for not getting mild, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Whoever got the spicy, thank you.
A little spicy for mama. All right, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning.
Okay.
They're known for those Manning faces.
Yep.
I mean, I know you've been avoiding this question with other shows, but for me, can you confirm that you can do a Manning face?
I can do. You want to see it right now?
I'd love to.
Is that good? Was that good? That's a scoop. Yeah, just,
We're gonna end. That's the scoop to end all scoops.
I've apparently been working on the Manning
Oh
thing,
my
so.
God, that was a. Can I see it one more time? Give me one more.
You like that? Is that pretty spot on? I think
It
it's pretty
was
spot on.
amazing. All right.
Eli's gonna kill me for that one, by the
He
way.
will. Yes, he will.
Sorry. Thank you for being a good sport.
No
That was
problem.
fun. I'm genuinely covered in salsa now. To get a little bit serious for a second, how are you feeling? How's it going?
I'm doing very well. The calf is healed up very, very nicely. Now it's just a matter of continuing to build the strength and get back to 100% so I can run, jump, cut, and all that good stuff. But there's no more pain, no more setbacks, so I'm excited for the future.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And very good to hear.
Absolutely.
Really, really good to hear. Peter, you wrote a book with Victor.
Victor wrote the book. I was just hanging out with Victor.
You hung out with Victor while he wrote a book. Got any questions?
Yeah, I think people know you as the football player. They know you as the icon, all this stuff. Feel like you know Jay-Z better than most people do. Do you have a good Jay-Z story that maybe we don't know, that aside of him we haven't seen, that only you know?
Oh, man. I think that one thing about Jay-Z is that he may watch SportsCenter more than like any athlete
Fox
ever.
Sports Live is our show.
Absolutely.
Fox Sports Live, not
He watched Fox Sports Live.
I don't
Correction.
know the sports center.
Fox Sports Live more than anyone in the universe. He loves sports.
Is he knowledgeable about it?
He's knowledgeable, and not just about like football. Like he knows hockey. He knows baseball.
What?
He's locked in, man. He's locked in. So he knows a lot more than people may expect.
Who's his favorite, like, Sports Center anchor? Other than, because he loves Jay and Dan on Fox Sports Live, obviously.
Absolutely.
But, like, on that other show.
I don't know. I think he just loves everyone at Fox Sports Live. If I had to guess.
It's a
If I
good
had to guess. He loves everyone here. I know he's a fan of your show.
Oh, is he?
He watches. He's tuned in.
Scoops. Jay-Z's a fan of garbage time, guys.
Wait, Victor, are you offended by Cam Newton's dabbing?
I am not offended by Cam Newton's dabbing. I think a lot's made up of it. I think if, in the words of Cam, if you don't want to see him dab, don't let him score, right? That's usually how it goes. But I think he's just having fun. I think it would be something if he didn't have control of his team or if everyone just kind of gone off kilter. Everyone loves him. They understand where he comes from. The team loves him. His receivers love him because they give him open passes and they score a lot of touchdowns. So I think it's good.
Katie, Victor's also a Duke basketball fan, which makes you, if you're not a Duke person, it makes you the enemy about what is going on with Duke basketball right now.
We're struggling, man. We're struggling right now. I think we just, from a talent perspective, we just ran into a couple teams that were just flat out better than us, and we didn't play well. We didn't play.
You didn't go to Duke.
Nah, I know, but I'm tied in, man.
Let him say. I say the Patriots. We didn't make it here this year. I haven't even touched that. Well, I did it.
Exactly.
Drank beer with Gronk, but that doesn't mean I'm on the team.
Shout out to UMass, though. I'm obviously UMass alum, and their basketball team is doing pretty well too. So.
Last question. Well, before we talk about insurance,
okay.
What do you think of my manicure? I got this from Todd Gurley. I'm wondering if you
Todd
think
Gurley,
that
he painted those on himself.
Yeah. He did a good job.
There was a struggle there.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a struggle. But it looks good.
I did this one.
From a distance. People over there think that it looks fantastic, but when you
think
zoom
it looks
in,
fantastic. You guys want to see? We have a nail cam here on the red carpet. The E-News nail cam.
There it is.
Victor, tell us a little bit about what you're doing with Esurance, with this sweet money ball.
Yeah, man, it's a money ball. You can keep this money ball, actually, once I'm done, so you can hold on to that. I'm here on behalf of Esurance. They're giving out $1 million the day of the big game. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, thank
They're
you.
giving $1 million on the day of the big game. 16 people can win $50,000 just by retweeting the hashtag Esurance Sweepstakes. I'll be tweeting it out. The Esurance Twitter handle will be tweeting it out. And retweet as much as you can, and that'll increase your chance to win $50,000.
I would love $50,000.
So would I.
That's like...
I asked them if I could tweet my own tweet, retweet my own, but they said no. So.
That's not fair.
Yeah, that doesn't work that way. But
well, maybe if we can take all the $100 off, I think this would add up to $50,000.
We can figure it out, absolutely.
We can go buy McAdoo a new suit with this ball. Victor, thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
For playing along with our silliness.
My pleasure.
Did you want chips or did you want the ball?
Pass, Katie. See where his hands are. There we go.
There we go. That's right. Free agent. Coming up, Todd Gurley paints my nails, as you now know, and Tebow and I become best friends, maybe. More live garbage time from San Francisco after this. They're not that bad.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
They're pretty bad. Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys, live from San Francisco. That first segment was so crazy, I forgot you guys what we're going to do today on the show. It happens. Obviously, Peter Schrager's here. Jeff Goldblum and Liam Hemsworth are coming up. And we've got Tim Tebow and Todd Gurley, as is evidenced by this manicure.
That was good.
It'll make sense. And also, as we've been doing all week, we've got a Twitter hashtag of the day. Today's hashtag is SB Actors. For example, Owen Daniels Day-Lewis or Dakota Manning. All right, you, pipe down. Tweet us your SB Actors to @GarbageTime, and I will, as always, read my favorites at the end of the show. Schrager, I see you didn't like mine, so, what do you got, bro?
I don't have one yet. I think later at the end of the show I'll come up with one. I was thinking of one. I actually like it. Mike, Toll, Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
Not bad.
That one guy really liked your hashtag. I thought it sucked. But do you hear is that a train whistle, bro?
Oh, yeah, I love this part.
That I hear? Can only mean one thing. Time to hop on board the information train and head off to Schrager Town.
I love this part. There it is, the bobbing head. There he is.
God, we are most certainly canceled.
It is.
Schrager.
Yeah.
First, we were just silly for a second, but this morning I saw coming across my news wires.
Yeah, my AP wire.
Yeah, I was checking in on all the haps, and I saw that Roger Goodell is introducing the Rooney Rule for women executives in executive offices. Tell me a little bit about what happened.
This is a long time coming, and Katie, this is really great progress for the NFL, obviously. The rule is going to be if there's an open front office position, you're required to at least interview a female for that job, which makes a lot of sense considering this is 20 years in the making. Amy Trask was the #2 under Al Davis for years in Oakland. There's a woman, Jacqueline Davidson, who handles the salary cap in New York with the Jets. Every NFL franchise, in most front offices, there are female presences, but now this will make it more official and something that is an actual part of the interview process. All jokes aside, Katie, you've been pushing a lot for more influence from females in sports media and also sports. It's a great, great step in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, first we got the vote, and now we get to work. Progress here in 2016 for ladies. But, the Rooney Rule, it gets a lot of criticism, the actual Rooney Rule.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Do you think this is just an optics thing?
No. And I feel like that's very cynical.
Yeah, well, forgive me.
But let's talk about it.
Why is NFL's attitude
why wouldn't that be a good experience for everyone to even go through the interview process?
Well, because then you sometimes see with the Rooney Rule, they just have a black coach that they bring in just for the sake of we satisfied the Rooney Rule, but we were going to hire this guy all along. You don't want to see that. I'm a little skeptical. You seem to think it's a good thing.
I guess I feel like it's just good. If you get in the door, I'll give you a good Rooney Rule story. Mike Tomlin, no one expected him to be the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Comes in, gets an interview, and he blew the Steelers away, and they hired him. He's still their head coach. I don't see why that couldn't happen with any female in the front office.
It's very important for people to realize that a lot of men will react with this is just giving jobs to them because they're women. You still have to kick ass at the interview.
Gotta win the interview.
Still have to be qualified, so I don't want to hear a word about it. Let's move on and go back to Funtown because I'm getting up on my feminist high horse out here, and I don't see a single lady to back me up. You got me, girl. You got me, girl. Super Bowl, big news out of Broncos practice today. TJ Ward, Darian Stewart running around.
Yes.
Still limited.
Flying around, limited, but these guys are the two starting safeties. They both were injured during that AFC Championship game against the Patriots. And Chris Harris.
I blacked out.
You forgot this whole game, I know. But Chris Harris, the starting corner, moved to safety, playing out of position. Their two starting safeties are targeted to be on the field on Sunday. We talked about Thomas Davis yesterday. Jared Allen's going to play. No excuses. Just eat your chips and enjoy the game.
I was hoping the camera was on you. I haven't had lunch. I'm starving. I'm going to eat these chips while asking you
When Todd Gurley is painting your nails instead of, maybe...
I have important things to do.
I understand.
Some people cure cancer. Other people let Todd Gurley paint their nails. We all have our lives to live.
It's good.
It's my journey and my truth, Peter.
Scoop it up.
The two-team schedules this week. You hearing anything good about the Denver and...
So it's funny. 2 years ago, the Broncos played in the Super Bowl in New York, and they were out in Jersey. I know you love Jersey, but they were out staying in Hoboken for the night. And to avoid distractions, John Fox took the Broncos the night before the Super Bowl and put them in a separate hotel, thinking if we put them in a separate hotel, these guys, they're not going to be distracted. No one will know where they were. But no one cared that they were in Hoboken anyway.
Yeah.
They lost 43-8. New coach, Gary Kubiak. I would expect him to stay in the exact same hotel they're in, get a good sleep, go play football on Sunday.
Hoboken, the home of losers. Like this guy. I live in Hoboken, guys. What about Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg went to both
My
practices.
notes say Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg went to both practices today. I think everyone's sick of asking Cam Newton whether it's offensive to dab or what it's like being a black quarterback. Snoop came in today, and he actually brought things to the table, and everyone had a good moment of levity. We're getting there, Katie. It's almost Sunday. It's time to play football.
Julie Stewart-Binks' good friend, Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you heard that story.
I don't know that
They hung out
story.
the other day. Pretty exciting. He's a big fan of House Party by the Bay.
So am I.
Here on FS1. DeMarco Murray said today he's excited about new Eagles head coach Doug Peterson's offense. Des Bryant tweeted DeMarco should come home to Dallas. What?
DeMarco Murray was a free agent last year. A lot of teams offered him $8 million. The Jaguars, the Raiders, the Eagles. The Dallas Cowboys said, for $6 million, you can play for us. So whether Des Bryant wants him or not, DeMarco Murray is an Eagle for now. We'll see what happens with a new coach because obviously Chip Kelly and DeMarco Murray was not the perfect match.
Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly. I'm so tired. I also have ask him about Cam Newton updates. What's that mean?
Cam Newton updates. Well, he's pretty sick of having to deal with all the media, and today he showed up wearing socks and sandals and shorts to his media session.
No.
What do you think of socks and sandals?
No. Nope.
That's it.
I mean, if you're an athlete and you're wearing socks and then also like the Nike sandals that have like the little feelers on the bottom, I get that. But if you're wearing like a thong sandal and a sock, get out of my face.
His response to the reporter who asked him about it, he said, why are you wearing jeans and black shoes?
Yeah, that's the same.
I like that response.
It's like, why are you wearing like an animal tail or whatever it is that he wears? Like, you can't act like that's a thing that's normal. It's not normal.
Not normal.
I'm out on Cam Newton. So far, what I've heard from the audience today is, will you marry me? And you love Rob Ryan. I'm not sure what that theme is, but I like it. Peter, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking us to Schrager Town. So we're here on Radio Row in the Moscone Center, which is one of the many places in San Francisco that's been taken over completely by Super Bowl week. And basically connected to where we are, just out that door, is the NFL experience. It's a place where you can do pretty much anything football related, like running a 40, doing throwing drills, kicking field goals. It's basically every child's football dream, and also mine. So when I went out there to get a quick workout in, which I do often, I lift, I decided to challenge some of the other children there to a few competitions. Kind of felt like a video game. After you get your butt kicked, bro. Literally, bro. Thank you for celebration dancing for me. I couldn't have possibly done that. You want some of this? You see what I did to the last kid? How many kids' lives do I have to ruin? You know your dad's gonna yell at you. That counts. Count that. Oh, so close. It takes a special skill to get it inside the tire.
All the way through.
Yeah. Well, that's not ideal. You don't want them to miss the pass. You want them to catch the pass. So, jerk. Is this funny to you? He thinks this is a game. May I please, sir? Thank you. What's up? Oh! That's fine. I'll lose one. That's fine. I lose. Damn it. I wanted to kick it. Scope it out for competition. You ready? Square up, bro. Yeah, I did. As you can see. Pretty good, Shrek.
That was fun.
Pretty good.
I like Giovanni.
Yeah. Did the punts not make it? I punted pretty well.
The punts did not make it.
I did a lot of activity.
Just you and Roshan going at it.
He was great.
He was cool.
He was
I
so
liked
good. I had trouble walking the day after
was a
because,
workout.
listen, I don't have time to go to the gym, okay? I'm sorry. That was the most I've worked out in.
So many hills here, though.
Yeah, oh my God.
Hills.
I don't understand. I like it because I don't like to wear heels when I go out. And now I have excuses. This city is full of excuses. Oh, I wore flats because, you know, the hills. And then I just Uber it.
Walk a mile in my shoes, Katie. I'm telling you.
Oh, did you, which of those events do you think you could beat me in, Schrager?
All of them.
No, so none?
No.
I'm hearing none. There must have been
If Giovanni could take you, I'm good.
there's like a weird buzzing noise in my earpiece. It sounded like you said none, and you are right. Coming up, stars of Independence Day Resurgence, Liam Hemsworth and Jeff Goldblum are here to play a super special Super Bowl prop bets edition of Is This a Thing? You don't want to miss it. Stick around. More Garbage Time, live from Radio Row, crushing it.
Jeff Goldblum.
Welcome back to Garbage Time, live from Radio Row in San Francisco. Our next guests are the stars of Independence Day Resurgence, Liam Hemsworth and Jeff Goldblum. Jeff actually just figured out what the reference garbage time means.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I know that phrase, but when I heard garbage time, I thought, oh, what do you mean? We're on a show called Garbage Time? Is that us? Are we the garbage or no?
No,
But
it's
garbage
me.
time, you know, in
What does it
pro.
mean?
Well, is it more
What
than
does
just
it mean?
football? Yeah, you know.
It's at the end of a game, when a team is blowing out the other team and you can score and it won't make a difference, that's garbage time.
That's garbage time.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's where you want to live. It's where
Good to know.
it's where you want to be at.
All right.
Well, not really.
I
Not
mean-
if you're the losing team. You know,
Yeah, I like it.
you can run up your record, your stats, but you know, for what? It's a hollow.
It's good for fantasy football. Listen, the Panthers and the Broncos have been preparing for 2 weeks for Sunday. How is Earth preparing for the return of aliens in Independence Day 2?
We've got a base on the moon now. Basically, that's to defend the Earth. Has a giant laser on it.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's true.
That's
it is true.
great.
He's giving away the plot. That's true.
Well, how does it end? I almost had
It's a
you.
difficult question.
I almost had you. In terms of both football and alien invasions, what do you think is more important? A strong defense or a strong offense?
In both football.
Football and fighting
because
aliens.
fighting aliens and playing football, basically the same thing.
You think so?
Yeah. Yes? There's lasers? Don't make me elaborate.
Okay. What do you think? Both. You need, of course. They say, of course, you'd know better than we do. As the season goes on, a defense are the teams that win the Super Bowls,
Defense
right?
wins championships.
But everything's changing, isn't it? In
Yeah.
football, big high flying. You know, like Pittsburgh, like my team.
Yeah.
Big offensive things. So you know, both. You got to have balance.
Gotta have
I'd say.
balance.
Similarly with the alien situation.
Yep, well said. Well
You
said.
agree? You just gotta have both?
I'd probably go with that, yeah. No, look, I'd say defense is definitely a key element to winning. And Earth definitely has a pretty good defense system going.
Because you
in
got
this
that base
film.
on the moon.
We've got the
with
base on the
laser.
moon.
All right, we're gonna play a game, you guys. It's a very exciting game.
As I told you, I love any kind of game.
I know, you did say that.
I know.
And I believe you.
That's true.
Around the Super Bowl, there's a lot of crazy prop bets, silly bets around the Super Bowl. So we made up a few. I'm going to ask you if you think they're real or if you think we made them up.
I like that. What's that phrase come from? Prop bets. What do you mean
I
prop
have
bets?
no idea, Jeff. I can Google it for you later. Let me throw to the title card and then we'll figure it out.
Okay.
This game is called Is This a Thing? Prop Bet Edition.
Is this a thing?
Title card rolls. Yep, got it. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready with my card.
So if you think it's real, you hold up thing. If you think we made it up, you hold up not a thing. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one. Will there be an earthquake during the game?
We bet if that's a real bet going on. If somebody
Yep, if
says,
you can put money on that.
Yeah. Ready? We'll do it in a sense so we're not influencing each
I
other.
love that
You
strategy.
say ready. 1, 2, 3. Not a thing. Not what? Not a thing.
Jeff says not a thing. Liam says it's a thing. It's a thing.
Well, yes. This brings me back to my first question. What's a prop bet? A prop bet means anything that anybody can think of from anywhere.
Short for proprietary would be my best guess.
What would that mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah, thank you. Don't just. You're just.
Next question. What color will Beyonce's footwear be when she comes on stage for the halftime show? Can you actually bet on that?
You know, now I'm thrown off after the first answer, you know.
Well, yeah, you definitely could bet on it, so I'll go a thing.
Not a thing. Come on, or whoever. Well, you know. I mean, I guess if you're a committed gambler.
Thing or not a thing, Jeff?
I say not a thing.
Well, it's a thing. That's unfortunate. It's a thing.
Well, then throw this away.
Do I go up in cash each time? Is there money prizes
you're
for this?
doing a great job.
Good.
What was that you were saying about defense being important? Can you play some defense? You are getting your butt kicked.
Well, this is the stupidest game I ever heard of. I mean, prop. I want to know what this prop means. It means prop. Probably it didn't come from you. Made it up.
Keep going.
Pulled it out of it. So, you know, I don't know. It's
Question number 3. Will Kanye West make an appearance during halftime? Is that something you can bet on or no?
Well, you know, now I'm gun shy.
I mean, wait, hold on. Let me just clarify something. You can bet on anything, yes? Right? So what?
Yeah, but so these are actual.
But is this a bet that has been made?
Where?
There are these websites that are totally legal that you can go to and put money on sports-related things.
Right.
Well, I'm not a gambler, so I wasn't familiar.
I'm going to go not a thing with that one.
Thank you for locking in an answer.
Yeah,
so
not a thing.
So obviously,
you loved games.
Yeah, I love it. But obviously, I'm getting it as we go along. Obviously, these websites have people who are betting on anything. These are committed. These are very difficult, troubled gamblers. So it's, you know, somebody will bet on that, sure.
Not a thing. Goldblum, this is on. Well, it's 3-0 here. We only have 6.
And you've gotten them all right?
Yeah. If you're going to make a comeback, you got to start now.
Now it's garbage time.
Yeah.
You got to put your head inside a gambler's head.
Now it's actually.
You got to think like the gambler.
I can't win anymore, but I'm going to run up my stats just from getting.
Let me Bill Pullman you, okay?
What's that mean?
Focus.
It's going to bring you back to the game.
This is so important. This is our Independence Day. Are you hyped up now?
Oh,
Are you
that's
ready
the
to
meaning
go?
of Bill Pullman. Is there another? Let me ask you this. Here's a game. Is there another meaning of how to Bill Pullman someone?
Probably, but not in this context.
Thank you. Okay.
Here we go.
I'm having fun.
What type of meat? I appreciate the lie.
What type of meat?
What type of meat will Lady Gaga wear when she sings a national anthem? Beef, pork, chicken, or other? Is that something you can bet on for the Super Bowl?
It could be a thing, though.
There's the strategy.
What?
You look at his and say what he says.
I did.
Not a thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Because Lady Gaga will not be wearing any meat. Or you know.
Welcome to the game. You're on the board. Very proud of you.
Yeah, you're trying to humiliate me, condescending style.
Will Left Shark make an appearance on stage during the Super Bowl halftime show? If you remember, the shark on the left side of Katy Perry last year during halftime was a terrible dancer, and the internet loved it. So is Left Shark going to come out during the halftime show this year? Can you bet on that?
I'm not looking at his end.
It's a thing, guys.
It's a thing. That's a good one.
And you put it. You made it. You said it was a thing.
No, he got it wrong.
I got it wrong too. Yeah.
So it's still 3-1.
Would you have gotten any of these right?
No,
yourself?
absolutely not. This game is like based in 0 facts.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't cheat.
Did you do your nail polish yourself?
Todd Gurley did that for me.
Wow.
Todd Gurley.
Todd he's
the running back for the now Los Angeles Rams. He painted my nails. He did a bad job.
Oh, okay.
Last one. This is for all the glasses of water that we're going to give you.
Because I can't make up my deficit.
It's just for pride at this point.
Garbage time.
Yeah. Will a drunk fan run on the field at any point during the game? Can you bet on that? You look so distraught.
Well, yeah, you know. I'm imagining these people who are betting on such a thing, and
yeah, it's sad.
my heart is depleted.
Gambling's pretty sad sometimes.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Ruins lives.
So I mean, really it's a thing, but I'm sad.
Think about it.
We're both saying thing. Not a thing, guys.
Ah, damn it!
Not a thing. Not a thing. Well, that
should be a thing. That's like a pretty obvious thing that should be a thing.
It's almost like our producers came up with really good fake ones.
Yeah.
To try to trick
I got the first couple pretty well.
You want to play another game?
I mean, if you want to. You want to play like rock, paper, scissors to go into the break?
Play the name of an actor or a movie. Any actor
This is
or
a good
any
game.
movie.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, so now we have to name a movie that he's been in.
Independence Day.
Now we have to name another actor in that movie, Liam Hemsworth. Now he's in Hunger Games. That leads us to Jennifer Lawrence.
We'll play this in the break. Thank you guys for being here. Independence Day Resurgence is out in theaters. When is it out? June 24th?
20th.
24th. Coming up, we may have some Tebow time. More live garbage time from San Francisco right after this.
Tebow.
Yeah, some Tebow. He might be here.
LootCrate.com.
Time for 5-hour energy.
Welcome back to Garbage Time, live from San Francisco. We've been all over the place today. It's been great. I'm just saying that because it's in the prompter. Part of the reason is because right before the show, I got a Tebow alert on my phone. It's like this app that was like, whoop. It's not a big deal. We heard he was in the building. You can see Tebow on Lip Sync Battle. I don't know if you saw the preview. He's jacked now. That's going to be on tonight. But today, I went swimming through the crowd to try to find him and ask him a couple questions. Check it out. Yeah. No autographs from me, sorry. It's like you do this for a living. You're going to have to excuse all these people that they all want my autograph. I know that's super awkward.
You could sign something for me.
Yeah, like,
afterwards.
it's so weird. Like, we get it, guys. Just give us space. I'm really famous. So this is kind of tease up my first question. Is it weird that the media was obsessed with you for so long and now you're in the media? Like, do you work with people who are obsessed with talking about you, or is it, how does that feel?
I don't look at it like that, but I do love what I do for ESPN. It's so much fun, and for SEC Network and SEC Nation, being around ball still, I mean, it's just part of who I am. It's part of what I did growing up. I mean, don't tell them this, but I'll do it for free.
I think this is on camera, so they might have heard that, but I don't think ESPN watches our show, so I think you're safe. What do you like doing better, this or playing football?
Well, I love talking about ball, but I love talking about it because I love playing it for so long, so I'd have to go with playing.
Are you trying to play more? Are you going to go back into the league? Is that the goal?
I mean, I love what I'm doing, but the right opportunity, I would definitely have to look at it.
Because, I mean, Chip brought you into Philly, and then we're here in San Francisco, and Chip's here. Are you guys, like, texting each other right now?
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Listen, I'll be honest with you. People have criticized your arm. Maybe I did once. So what I think we should do is have you throw me a pass, and I'm going to catch it. Like, I'm going to catch it. I just want to make sure you're good to throw it. Like, all right, here we go. This feels natural. Where are we going? Like in the middle? Okay, you ready? Yeah. I got it! It's a catch! Count it! Thank you, Tim Tebow.
That was good. Yeah.
That was a good catch.
That was good.
Oh! Oh! How does one get out of a ball pit? Elegantly is the answer to that question.
Graceful.
You can watch Tebow on Spike's Lip Sync Battle tonight at 10 p.m. Schrager, that was insane. The reaction that people had
Katie,
to
we've
Tim
got
Tebow.
Hall of Fame quarterbacks here, Hall of Fame wide receivers. There's a crowd. For whatever reason, this guy resonates more than any person I've ever dealt with in the NFL. He walked through here, and you can make an ironic joke. The C's part for when Tim Tebow walks in. It's unbelievable the amount of fan attention and media attention he still gets.
And people just saying, like, I love you, and reaching out to touch him. It's like, whoa. It's really intense. As I mentioned in there that I don't think ESPN watches our show, still, though, we're not going to be able to tell you that right behind this camera, he can't step in front of it, is Darren Ravel, but he's not allowed to come on the show because ESPN maybe does watch our show. I don't know. But just, hey, Darren, I see you, boo.
Is he texting?
I see you, boo. Delete your account, man. Just do it. Delete your account, bro. You know you want to. No? Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. Speaking of journalism, Schrager, which is what I'm doing right now, I saw something that Panther head coach Ron Rivera said. He said yesterday that really upset me. Apparently, he's not been watching Garbage Time.
If your team wanted to do a Super Bowl shuffle mid-season video, what would your take have been?
Have been dread.
Clearly, Riverboat Ron has been too busy doing something else. I don't know what he could possibly be doing that he didn't notice that, yeah, there is a new Super Bowl shuffle for his team, for the Panthers. We did it. Ron, let me jog your memory, because we all want to keep putting this clip into the show just to embarrass our fearless host. The Panther Pounce.
Your quarterback is old as hell. He's slow and fat and don't throw so well. And Super Cam just isn't fair. He went on the ground or through the air. Not to mention best D in the league. Allen, Norman, Luke, Key, Tillman, Johnson, and Tulele. We've got you covered on any play. When we're on the field, we're ready to pound. Boogie on down to the Panther bounce. When we're on the field, we're ready to pound. Boogie on down to the Panther bounce.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Ron, if you want to win the Super Bowl, you should probably get clued into what, like, is really important this week. I don't know how you could possibly have missed that tape. Because while you guys haven't been paying attention to what we're doing, your competition has. In addition to the Panther Pounce, of course, we debuted this, the Bronco Shuffle. Sure, we'll show a clip.
Show another one.
On Tuesday.
Here we come from the Mile High City. If you mess with us, you'll be in trouble. Shake your butt, do the Bronco Shuffle. If you mess with us, you'll be in trouble. Shake your butt, do the Bronco Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah, nice quick clip there. Nice and quick. Get away from that. But what's really important is that we found out today that Miles, the Broncos mascot, and the Broncos cheerleaders are huge Garbage Time fans.
Yeah.
So huge of fans, in fact, they stopped by earlier so they could get in on the Bronco Shuffle action. Check it out.
Here we come from the Mile High City. If you're Carolina, that's a pity. Cause we're mean, fast, and tough on D. Brock made us first in the AFC. Got Thomas, Sanders, Peyton, CJ. No one wants to get in our way. Got Vaughn, Ware, a kid to lead. We'll shut you down with our badass D. If you mess with us, you'll be in trouble. Shake your butt, do the Bronco Shuffle. If you mess with us, you'll be in trouble. Shake your butt, do the Bronco Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle.
This bit just won't die.
It's like good cinematography.
This bit just won't die.
Spike Jones video.
That's all Krauster, our editor. You did a great job with that. I still can't root for the Broncos, but at least they're paying attention to the important things that are happening.
We're having fun.
Yeah. I mean,
it was like Missy Elliott and like the night.
And like, just let me just say, that was complicated choreography.
It was not easy.
And those cheerleaders knew it, which means they've seen it a lot of times.
They've been watching.
They've been studying it the way I used to study Britney Spears music videos so that I could get all the... I'll show you later. Coming up, I sit down with Rams rookie running back Todd Gurley. More live Garbage Time from San Francisco after this.
That's a pity, cause we're mean, fast, and tough on D. Brock made us first in the AFC. Got Thomas, Sanders, Peyton, C.
Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. Look at this crowd. They're electric. Electric. Hey, producer Garrett. We're having a blast here in Radio Row. We've got everything we could need. Soggy chips, salsa, everything's great. I love my job a lot. But as a woman in this business, I'm constantly surrounded by a bunch of dudes. Not complaining, my job is great, but sometimes I just want to be girly. And I don't really ever have a chance to. So when I do, I get really girly. Like, I overdo it. Like super girly.
Girly.
Really girly I get. So earlier I had a chance to sit down with Rams running back Todd Gurley. Seemed appropriate. This is girly time. Hey, girly. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I'm like totally in need of like this night right now. Like I have been like stressing at work and like...
You stressing? I'm always stressing.
I know, like so much stress. I'm gonna paint my nails if that's okay. Listen, I wanted to ask you, because like, you said you wanted to play in Los Angeles and somebody asked you on Reddit and you were like, but there's like no football team there, like that sucks. And now
it's one in it.
And you play for it. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's still weird. But it's LA Rams now. I really gotta pay Charles?
Yeah, because I get really shaky and it's my breath. Just paint it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
don't judge me, y'all.
There's no judging here on girls' night. You're doing a
Nah, I messed it up.
No, like
It's over.
You're doing a really good job. It looks really nice.
It's bad. Should I finish?
You should. Just because I don't want to look crazy.
All right.
Tell me about the beef jerky, because I'm like really hungry.
Beef jerky? Have you ever had this?
No, I've never had it. Chef's cut?
You don't have to try it, but I will. Chef's cut?
Like how many calories is that?
70.
That's nothing. It's like
That's
totally
nothing.
on my diet. Is it gluten-free?
I don't think it's gluten-free, but it is to me.
What does it taste like?
It basically tastes like hot wings. I feel like I'm eating hot wings right now.
I'm just gonna, like, breathe it
And
because
so,
I'm on a diet.
What's crazy is, you know, my cheat meal is wings,
Yeah.
a lot of ranch.
Yeah.
I might add a carrot or two in there.
I love ranch.
But when I can't eat that, I'm snacking on these.
Seriously. Well, thank you for my manicure.
You're welcome.
It looks really good. Like,
I think the right hand look better than the left one.
I'd say this is the better of the two hands, in my personal opinion. Sometimes you find out you get Todd Gurley for 3 minutes, and then that's what you do. Don't judge us. Big thanks to Todd Gurley for being here. More Garbage Time from Radio Row in San Francisco after this.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. Almost done with our 4th day here live from Radio Row. And again, we had a pretty awesome show. Things go wrong, but just to recap, we've had Gurley, Goldblum, Hemsworth, Cruz, and Gronk in one show.
Not bad.
That's pretty amazing. I got to drink a beer with Gronk. I cannot get over that. He was and is everything that you would expect him to be. We had a couple other fun moments with him that didn't make it in. Check it out.
What's my line, bro?
Your line is
be open.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be open.
All right, got it.
It's very out of character for you. It's like acting. Where are the beers?
I'm gonna do that back there.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Perfect.
Ready?
Should have shotgun
Why did you say that after?
next time, bro.
Next time, bro. Holy It's like noon.
Wow. It's tough.
It's good.
All right.
It's good. It's worth it.
Let's get it.
Oh,
You're
I
allowed
haven't had a beer in a while.
It was very nice of Gronk to take some time out for us, so I wanted to take some time out to help him plug what he's here for this week, because I always forget to do that when you're drinking Buffalo Wild Wings, which I love anyway, so I have no problem talking about it. Wings are the best. Gronk has some cool videos online with B-dubs that you guys should definitely go check out. All right, so running out of time here, and we still have to show our favorite tweets to our hashtag of the day today, which was hashtag SBActors. Here's what you guys gave us. First tweet, Connie Britton Colquitt.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or Dwayne the Brock Osweiler.
Okay.
Schrager doesn't like any of your tweets.
No, I'm not
guys.
good. I'm
Last
done
one.
good for me.
Last one, John Stewart. That's good. That's creativity at its finest.
Because there's a player, Darian Stewart, we're just gonna go John Stewart.
Jonathan Stewart.
Okay.
I don't care. Schrager, do you have a better one?
John L. Wayne.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you stole that from Twitter. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody tweet it. Or did my producer tell you?
One of your producers
Yeah,
told me. Pretty good.
so they stole it from Twitter. That's what we do.
They're not clever either.
It's called Garbage Time, but should be called Stolen from Twitter. Here we go, everybody. That's it for our show. That's all we have for the day.